So I was in all of their movies all of the time, but I didn't want to work. I wanted to do drugs and alcohol. So they'd say, "But please," I said, if there's a 1-day thing, I'll pop in and you can write a thing." It got to the point where they would just say, "Then Andy comes in and does his thing."
Really? Wow.
Really, as this character. Yeah.
They had a lot of faith in you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's very complimentary.
Yeah, well, they didn't have to use it, like they shot it, and they're like, "Fuck yeah!" And then all those movies was just me fucking around, having fun, and just going for it.
My time.
We are back, everybody. We're here. We're live. If you're joining now, we're here with the great Andy Dick. Everybody,
That's nice of you. Oh, so they can see it and hear it.
that's right. That's right.
But
Yeah,
do
because this
some
goes out as an
people-
RSS feed too after the show's over. So
I've seen those letters, but I don't really know what it means. But does it? I'm pouring water into the last of my coffee.
Andy,
just to make it last.
And Andy did a wardrobe change. Looks very lovely.
Yes,
it's very
I
nice.
Did because I really like your show. It's fun. I'm sorry if I'm being cantankerous.
I don't want you to apologize for anything.
Do you like that word? I've been using big words lately.
That's
accidentally.
Good. That's good.
There, I just used another one. Accidentally. I'm just kidding. I found something on my way out there and my way back that I love, and I think we talked about it. But it's you might get mad that
What?
Because some people will know. Actually, it was in my suitcase.
Oh, you got the. I'm gonna cut to a closer shot here. There we go. He has the Bambi, a little callback here.
Yeah.
Now, this Bambi, has it been triggering you in any way, or just evoking a weird memory?
No. I don't have weird, bad memories of, like, I think people assume I was abused or something.
Mm.
No. I had a really normal, no, not normal because we moved all the time, but that was the only thing that was off.
Yeah,
my parents were great. My brother was great. All of them are dead, which sucks.
It sounded like you were saying that in a funny type way, but you were just, that's the thing about someone who's as funny as you. Anything you say, you almost want to laugh at the end of the sentence,
It's a blessing and a curse. The blessing comes in the form of millions of dollars.
Millions and millions. Now, speaking of millions, we got a lot of submissions here.
What does that mean?
We can't. So what they do is usually I prepare a show. So how this works is I will then watch stuff and I'll be thinking about it throughout the week and talk about it, whatever it is, videos, posts, or I might just talk about something that's kind of in the news or whatever. But I also let them submit. And what I told them I was going to do this week is I was going to let them control the show. So I'm going to let them be at the helm. They are going to submit things here.
This one here. Wait, hey, this one caught my eye for some. Then we can talk about Joe for a while.
Oh, I could talk about Joe for hours.
Michelle Obama runs.
Me too.
Okay, what is this? Joe Rogan. Oh, this is Joe Rogan saying the N-word. Yeah, he has said it a lot on his show.
He does.
Did you know that?
No, I don't at all. I used to drop that. It wasn't a bomb when I was 7 years old. That's how we talked in 1976.
Yeah.
We just said faggot. And the other, I don't even say it, even though I'm allowed to. You're really not allowed to ever.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it all these years. I haven't said it in years, but I got in big trouble for saying it on air.
Really?
Of course. And
wait, what? Did you say it on the radio?
I don't remember, but in 1976 we said faggot. We said that, and we were just kids. It was just a fucking word, but think about it. It's just too hardcore, and it doesn't represent, but like, it just slavery.
Yeah.
I have to say it's slavery.
Yeah.
We white people did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a nasty, bad, shitty word.
Yeah.
I wish we could just remove it. Or that's what I was trying to do when I used to say it. I had a whole thing about it. I remember this on stage. I retired that years ago, 30 years ago, where the word is so, it's like did you ever see Mississippi Burning?
I never did.
Such a good movie. I've seen that movie more than any other movie. It's really good. Willem Dafoe, Gene Hackman. And it's all about the 50s. And you really should see it.
I'll see it.
But I don't remember what I was saying.
About the N-word being...
Yeah, and I did this bit where I'm like, come on, we should just change our mind about... Because, like, I'm coming from when it was just a word like, you fuck back up, which you can't do that either.
Yeah.
I can barely say it, but that's because I've sucked my share of cocks.
Yeah. Your fair share.
More than I should give some back.
I said
I
fair,
don't
and
believe
was like,
you, by the way, that you've never tried anything.
That I've never tried to be gay?
Not try to be gay, Dumbo. Just that nobody ever like came on to you.
Oh, no. I've had, I was sexually assaulted by a transgender woman at a bar once.
Sexually assaulted. Now, how did that happen?
So it was a great big fat guy in a dress named Alabaster came up to me and grabbed my...
Alabaster, you know what that is, right? It's pure white stone. It's like stone.
Oh, it's
white.
It's something like the three magi gave to Jesus when he was a baby, right?
It's like marble, but it's more precious stone.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
White. So his name was Alabaster.
So he was named after a giant stone.
White.
A giant white stone. Yeah. But it was the type of transgender person in 2014 where, and I'm not trying to be cruel, but it looks like a linebacker wearing a dress. Like there's no attempt like whatsoever, And I feel like I could make this comment a little bit only because they came up to me and they groped me and grabbed me, and I pushed them away, and they tried to grab me again. And I pushed them away.
Oh, yeah,
and I didn't make a thing of it.
That's assault.
Yeah. But I went home. I changed my underwear. I came back.
Is that that's your joke? I guess the joke is good.
I had a gay dream one time.
You secretly liked it and it made you come.
That's the joke. That's the joke. Did I tell you I had a gay dream once? I ever mentioned that to you?
So now we're getting to the bottom of it.
But I feel like only one isn't that big of a deal.
It's in there. Whether it comes out, you let it out or not, it's in there.
Yeah, it might be. Okay, I'll tell you the dream.
That's like our friend. I think he's so closeted.
You think our buddy Aaron sitting here in the dark's a gay guy?
I didn't say his name, and I'm not saying that's not who I'm even talking about.
I'm trying to think of a mutual friend we have. Yeah.
We have a few.
I'll tell you the dream.
What about, go tell me. And then I want to talk about Dino.
Dino?
If you know him.
I do know him, yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about him after your funny dream.
My gay dream.
I said funny, but gay. No, it's a funny gate. Is it funny or scary?
So I'm in prison. There's 1,000 guys in the shower.
This is not real. You didn't know.
I did.
You didn't even have a dream.
No, I did have a gay dream once, but I don't want to talk about it.
I want to hear it.
It happened when I was like 17.
That's right when you're starting to blast out your nuts.
Yeah.
You're so fucking horny. Your brain was like, let's work this out now. We're going to work it out in our sleep. If you can't work it out when you're awake, which obviously you can't, you haven't. But in your sleep, your brain was like, maybe you did work it out. In your dream, let's hear it because something happened where you're like, no, this isn't for me.
Well, yeah, I think there's maybe there's a gay guy inside of all of us and you can like kill him. You can hate crime him. Get rid of him. You just Matthew Shepard him,
Oh,
sorry. I apologize, Andy.
But you're so funny, but that one, no.
Sorry, a little too blue there.
Yeah, but you hate crime to me.
In my dream, yeah,
Dream.
I called him the F slur, and I dealt with him. It was a Dallas Buyers Club type guy. I cut his head off.
But that's not a gay dream. You were being raped or abused. I thought you.
The gay dream I had was non-consensual, for real.
Okay, so it's not gay. It's just a fucking nightmare. It's not a gay.
I guess it was a nightmare, actually.
Yeah, a gay. I thought you meant you had because we're talking about whether you're gay or not. Or it's in there somewhere. Yeah, once I had a gay dream. No, you had a nightmare still. You know what I mean? Like I thought you were going to say, yeah, I had a gay dream once where me and this guy were, in a field of daisies. Something like that.
That would be funny. I wake up smiling. Fee, 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 fee.
So
I woke up with a big frown. But
Aaron wakes up like that every day with this gay dreams all night.
And asks for a colonic.
This is what came out of my butt yesterday. I let it sit overnight, and I just add cream and sugar. It's recycling your own. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to go to the bottom of the chat to see if they have any questions for you. There was a lot of questions there. But you were going to tell you said to remind you about Dino. You were going to tell me something about Dino.
No, I just said, no. There's nothing to tell. I just like talking about him. I like him.
You're talking about Stamatopoulos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
I love him. What's he up to?
I don't know.
I haven't talked to him in a very long time. He was my first comedy partner.
Is that true?
Yeah, you didn't know that
No,
either?
I didn't know
so
that,
you didn't
Andy.
do any kind of research or anything?
No, I did research. The Andy Dick show on MTV from 2001 to 2003.
Oh, you saw all of them?
Well, no, I mean, in terms of like knowing like the arc of your life and everything. But I mean, I was very well aware
when we
of you.
talked that you said you had never seen that, so you went and you watched some of them.
No. I was just knowing like the exact.
You never saw
dates
any of them.
I never saw the Andy Dick show.
That's too bad.
But also, I was raised very conservative Christian, Andy. So I
No,
didn't
but I
become
mean,
a
you can
person
see it
until
from like since we
I would love
talked
to.
till now.
And the Ben Stiller
You could
show.
have just watched one.
I could have, yeah. I guess
It doesn't really matter. Why don't you have them talk to us about both of those? There's so many shows. Do you know how many shows there are? Too many to count.
You see a billboard for a show now, you go, what the fuck is that? And it says it's in season 12.
I know, right? There's one right on Ventura with like 5 people's heads. I'm like, what the? I thought it was like an ad for something with AIDS or cancer. Like, it was so, but it's a show. I don't even remember what it's called. It's right out there on Ventura.
The billboards are so interesting over here because a lot of them will say like the bravest thing I ever did, getting sober, and it'll be
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. So
Yeah,
like
I
a
like
lot of
them.
people you don't even know
Or had a problem.
you had a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I immediately, when I saw that billboard, I know which one you're talking about. And it's all over the city. I'm like, I think that's a great campaign for sobriety. But I just think of her on the set of Halloween, just drunk.
With John Carpenter. Yeah.
I guess. Oh, did he directed that?
Yeah, playing a weird synth and shit. He's
I don't
awesome.
know. I just picture her being drunk. I guess it would be after they said cut. Then they'd go off and just get drunk.
No,
And she was young, I think.
Young, yeah. You wouldn't want her as a
And remember
babysitter.
Jamie Lee Curtis. She has Lee and Curtis because both of her parents were very famous.
Oh, I didn't know she's a Nepo baby. Or, not a Nepo baby. I don't really like that term.
It was Curtis, I guess, is it Tony Curtis? And Faye, Lee, I was thinking of Faye Dunaway for some reason. Lee, who was it?
Oh, yeah, it's Tony Curtis.
And Janet Leigh, she's the female lead in Psycho.
oh, my goodness. She's
Dude,
amazing.
Bringing it right back to Hitchcock.
Yeah, wow.
Because I just was talking about Hitchcock. I think I was even mentioned Psycho, didn't I? And that's Janet Leigh.
Yeah.
She's the star of Psycho. You didn't know that? And then, so I worked with Jamie Lee. There's so much. To tell you, we don't really, but we have six,
No, we have all the
6
time.
hours.
We have all the time. And by the way, Andy, you can leave at any time. You don't have to do the full.
Or should I put the mic on the ground? No, what the fuck am I gonna do? Go in there and try to jerk off? My dick's dead, by the way.
What happened to it?
Age. I don't even try anymore. I don't even try. I have no sexual thoughts. Wait, hang on a minute.
When did you have a?
I'm having one. Finally.
Well, look at him.
Oh God, no! It went away again. God, died. Just mentioning him kills everything. He's kind of the. He just walks around killing things.
Him?
He's the harbinger of death.
He does. He actually comes in here and he'll kill moths.
Well, you want to kill them.
Yeah,
They're
I guess
eating
you're
your
right.
curtain. They're eating your whole set.
I
Moths.
feel bad. It's just because they're not colorful as butterflies, people just kill them like with abandon. You know,
The most beautiful butterfly was right outside. I saw it. It was a black monarch. I didn't say nigger king. You said I could say it, I thought.
you can do whatever you want. I mean,
No,
I'm not allowed
kidding,
on
and
YouTube.
don't clip it. Oh, God, I was kidding. I said black
Hey,
monarch.
let's cover it up right now, Andy, with your old peer.
She's good. She's great. She's the wife of the best president that we have had in our lifetime. I've never voted right wing in my life. I consider universal basic income a really good idea. I want free.
It's crazy how against he was the whole right wing thing for so long. I do forget that he was like the weed hippie guy.
Remember, I have stories about all that.
Oh, please tell them. Please.
Let's watch a little more, though.
College education. Take it easy. Hello, Bernie.
How are you, Joe?
Wonderful. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I like
Thought that was
Tulsi
me.
and I like Bernie. That's it.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody else can eat shit.
Look at you, fucking progressive.
Yeah. I think I'll probably vote for Bernie. I think he's looking out for the interests of the working people. And I think he wants people to have a better life and do better. And I'm all for that. And if that means I have to pay more in tax, like people think, oh, you're a socialist. I've heard people say that. Oh, you're a fucking socialist, bro. Like, first of all, he's not even a socialist. He's a democratic socialist. It's a different thing. I would like to spend more in taxes if they could fix
Who's he
inner-city
talking
communities.
about? Bernie?
Yeah, he was saying, I think the primary in like what 2018 or whatever, the midterms or something like that. He was saying, I believe that was the date of that. He was saying he wants like healthcare and like.
Yeah, he changed. That's the main thing I was going to tell you. Is there something else we're going to watch on?
No. That was what the fans submitted. There's maybe another minute if you want to watch more of it.
Oh,
or-
okay. Let's just watch it.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what it.
And
I wanna drink
take
my
these.
This is actually because I do know he's like a Rocky Mountain High, weed smoking, like yeah.
Poor neighborhoods and we spend a fuckload of money. Spend more, you fucking Republican piece of shit. 87% of scientists said that human activity is driving global warming. I'm very pro-choice. I'm very women's rights, civil rights, gay rights, trans rights. I'm even universal health care. Obviously, this protected status is driving me crazy. This thing that Trump's doing with children that were born in other countries and then brought over here as children, and then they're talking about deporting them. That drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
that kind of shit. And the hard right version of that is despicable. These people that I see online, why didn't they apply for citizenship? Oh, who knows? Maybe because they're fucking 13. I don't give a fuck if they broke the law. You don't take parents.
I have to just pause it real quick. He's even wearing the like marijuana leaf, like hippie tie dye shirt.
You want to talk about
Like
it
he
now?
fits in at like Boulder, Colorado. Yeah.
So
'cause
when we were on News Radio together, did you know that? Did you know I was on a show called
Andy,
News Radio?
Obviously, Andy.
Oh, because you didn't know anything else about me.
Andy.
Well, you didn't.
I did Ben Stiller's show.
Name another show. Name another show on NBC. I've been on every network.
Oh, I didn't watch anything on NBC as a kid. I would like so.
Well, News Radio was
so
NBC.
I wasn't really allowed to watch TV until I was like 21.
Because
so I missed because I was
your
raised super
parents
conservative Christian.
Were what
And they were
kind?
afraid I was gonna
Did
have
you
a
say
gay dream.
Lutheran?
No, it's evangelical, but they said if I watched,
What does that mean? No, that's a
it's a
one
big,
of the.
broad, think Footloose. But they said if I watched the Andy Dick
So you
show,
were in a
I'd be afraid I had a
town-
gay dream.
They said you would have a gay.
I'm kidding. I didn't even know what
That's
MTV was.
such a compliment to me. I was gonna take it. Shoot.
I wonder. I should
wish
call
they
my
did
mom
so.
and wonder what she thinks of Andy Dick.
Yeah, and pretend I'm not here. For real. Can we do it?
For real?
Yeah,
You
and
think I
pretend I'm
should?
not here, and then I'll chime in.
She might get really upset.
I don't
actually.
give a fucking shit.
I don't want to upset her though. I don't want to upset her.
Okay. Fucking faggot. Dumbass. Really? You're just like Aaron. Little mom. Fine. He had to go to his mom. Yeah. He goes every day. I'm like, you just go pop by. I'm like, huh? And then I'm bored and lonely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we hang out. And then he's gone for hours. I mean, my brain goes to, what the fuck are they doing? That's where my brain's going to go.
It goes to incest.
But yeah. But I have people in my life that, you know, that has happened and stuff. And they actually, and this, I'm like, because I don't have any, I never had anything like that. My parents were excellent. And my kids now are excellent. I have grandkids, but I have friends that still have relationships, you know, like that.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Well, some of these things take decades to repair, and then it feels like you're just trying
But I'm saying they're just in a relationship, and they're fine with it.
It's another wife or a girlfriend almost. It's very strange.
I mean, it's just strange.
But you were on NewsRadio. And what were you going to say about our friend here?
Well, we can say lots of things. I like him because how he changed over the years. But there's so many. We were on a show together, a network show, NBC, for I think 4 years, maybe more, 5. And he was just a different person back then. He was just coming off wrestling. Was he in the WWE? I think he was.
He might have been. He was an early UFC adopter too. Yeah.
UFC, that's what it is. And he he was one. You knew that, right? He was a wrestler.
Yeah. It was an interesting thing about him because he tells people just to do podcasting and stand up, but when reality TV was its biggest, he did reality TV. When sitcoms were biggest, he did sitcoms. When UFC was big, he hosted UFC. Like he's dominated like 4 or 5 different fields where he's like the biggest thing in that thing.
He's great at what he does. I remember when we just in the very early days of NewsRadio, I'm like, why is he? Because he wasn't good. If you watch NewsRadio, he's just, excuse my language.
I've seen clips. Yeah.
He's just a shitty actor. He's just a piece of. He's bad. Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
That I can talk about Joe like that.
No,
he knows that's how. I tried to help him.
This is wildly
acting.
fascinating to me and really funny.
I
Please
liked
continue.
him, but he was just. I'm like. I was on the show with him, Paul Sims. I said, why the fuck did you put him on this fucking show? Like I've always talked like this. And I'm like, what? I don't get. Paul Sims was fascinating with, I guess, wrestling in general or him, but he didn't have a show. He had to have seen him wrestling. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then he put him on. There were no podcasts back then. I don't know how he even found him. I guess he auditioned for NewsRadio. We're talking about 30 years ago. And I don't know, he just showed up and he's a different guy now, but he wasn't that person back then. Yeah,
I've heard he was very angry before he found marijuana too. That's what everybody has told me. From agents,
I'll tell you one story because I've been smoking pot. I haven't smoked in a while. Like a while to me could be 10 minutes, but no.
Tell a 10-minute story. This is very, very interesting.
I still just lost it. I don't remember. I have very bad short-term memory.
I think it was about him and weed being angry.
Oh, I was smoking in my trailer all the fucking time. It was like my trailer. so people had trailers or dressing rooms. You could pick what you wanted. And I said, I want a trailer because I wanted to be separate from everybody because I wanted to smoke pot. And I also said, and can I bring in my own trailer? So I got this like 1956 Airstream trailer. So cool. I redid it. It was perfect, pristine, beautiful silver bullet trailer.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Sitting right on the lot. That was my dressing room. And Phil Hartman and I and Candy Alexander. Do you remember? Did you see the show?
I did see the show.
Do you know
yes,
who
yes,
she
yes.
is?
Yes, I believe I do. Yeah, yeah.
Well, how describe
I haven't seen the show in a long time.
Describe Candy Alexander. Then she went on to do ER.
Oh, interesting.
Giving you a hint.
Interesting.
Do you know who she is on the show?
If I saw it, I'm sure I'd be able to.
Why? Because she's the only black woman on it. Fucking moron. You're a fucking idiot. You didn't know. I'm just kidding with you. But you really didn't even like look at a picture of the show.
You want me to watch every show you've ever done? It would be very funny.
If you have another guest, I would suggest it. Because you know me. We've known each other for a few weeks, I guess you said. How many?
I think we've known each other for a few weeks now because we met at Aaron's birthday party.
Oh. Was I drinking then?
I think you may have.
Like sneaking.
I think you snuck
I'm
a
a
little
good
bit.
sneaker. I could have went out right now just to get a drink. I didn't. I don't have it in me to. I don't want to drink. I've been looking closely at why do I and what has me drink and what has me stop drinking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't get like, oh, I used to drink to calm down. Like when Dino and I know there's so many things, we're skipping through lots of things, but Dino Stamatopoulos and I would need a couple drinks just before we went on stage. That's what we were going to talk about. Dino and I, it was down to Chicago. There was a bar called, what was it called? That would be so. It was on Belmont, and it was called, can't remember. But they had, out of the blue, they said they were going to have this open mic night. This is back in the 80s, like 1986 or something. And open mic nights there wasn't a thing. And they said, we're going to do one every Tuesday's open mic night. What's that? We're going to let people get up on stage, and you can recite a poem or sing a song or do comedy or whatever. And you had 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And I'm trying to remember the name of the bar. It's coming to me. I can see it and everything. And Dino and I went to the bar. I think we were going to drink, but then when they started this open mic night thing, and it wasn't called open mic, it really was just a thing. We're just going to do a little show thing. We looked at each other, and I said, I'll do it if you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we both went on stage separately.
Okay. I was like picturing a tandem act.
Yeah, that's what. So I went on stage, and I did funny little weird things.
Mm-hmm.
He went on stage, and it was so bad. But I fell on the floor, laughing. I was laughing uncontrollably at how bad he was doing. I was on the floor.
It's the best watching
Somebody
a dear friend
shit bomb. Such a good friend. He had these jokes. It was
like incoherent. Like it was
horrible.
yeah.
I mean, they're funny jokes, but he wasn't really a performer.
Mm-hmm.
But he was my best friend.
Really?
Yeah. And so we just started doing it together. Because I wanted to keep doing it, but I wanted to be with my friend.
Yeah.
So we started doing these little videos. I wonder if we can get
You want
some
me to
of those.
pull it up?
I don't think they're no. Yeah, the live thing, but it came from that we were already shooting videos with his parents' VHS recorder. It was this big.
Yeah.
So we had a guy, one of his friends, holding the camera, giant fucking camera, attached to the VCR. So he had to bring the VCR.
Because if you fuck up, you'd rewind it and tape over.
The camera didn't have a thing in it.
Got it.
You had to go to the VCR, and it was very complicated. And we went around town and did all these damn things. I remember we went to the Lincoln Park Zoo, and we pretended to be the zoo players, we called ourselves. We would go. It was like what they do on Jackass, but way back in 1987, 88, 86, whatever. And we really were doing what Jackass does. We would go in like, I wonder if those are on Google. So we'd go in front of the like the monkey house. And we'd do a show.
That's so funny.
And then people in the zoo thought, oh, they have a show?
But no one stopped you guys?
Oh.
It's so funny.
And then we'd go, thank you. We'll be over with the seals in an hour. And run away. God, we were like radical. And it was like completely illegal. And
I've ran into Dino at bars out here, and I don't know him personally, but I immediately see him and I go, oh, it's the guy who did Moral Oral. Like, holy shit, he's like insanely funny, like knows everybody. And like just from drinking, I remember one time it was like game 3 of like the World Series, and I was at this bar and no one was there. And Dino obviously didn't give a fuck about the game at all. Didn't care at all.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there drinking a beer, and people go, ah, like that. And then Dino would stare at the TV, and every time 7 seconds late would go, ah.
Oh, just to
when
fuck with you
happening.
guys. Yeah.
No, not to fuck with me, to fuck with everybody at the bar that was yelling about
I
it.
said, yeah.
And I was like laughing so hard that he kept doing this, and he was not getting a laugh doing it.
Yeah.
But
except by you.
I could tell that he was getting a
making
kick
fun
out
of
of
them.
it. Yes.
Yeah. That's how we were. Oh, God. We just had the best fucking time. I don't know how. Oh, yeah. We went to Columbia College together, and they were doing. That's how it started. That's what we took our little act up on stage into the bar, the Belmont. That's what it was called. It was on Belmont, and it was called the Belmont. And we used to do little things at Columbia College during the lunch break of something. See how old I am? But it's coming back to me like a lot is.
I mean, you seem quick to me.
Oh, that's nice of you. But he and I really, if it wasn't for him, really there'd be nothing for me.
Really?
Well, because you have to like it. You know, what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should like what you do. You do. Mm-hmm. I do. Mm-hmm. We like it.
I love it. Yeah.
Think about most people don't.
Yeah, it's kind of just a 9 to 5 to them. Yeah,
like your parents, maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know anything about them.
My dad's passionate about coaching. He's very passionate about it.
So some people luck out. Maybe that's why you do what you do and you like it. Did he? Because that's what my dad was a nuclear fucking engineer, raising a family in the Midwest, doing a great mother humping job with me and my brother. Once again, they're all dead. But that's because they weren't listening to me. I'm like, can we not eat like this? Like, what's going on? Fried chicken. What? I started learning because I got sick in my teen years. I was really like something was wrong. I said, I think it's from what we're eating. I was looking it up. No internet yet. Mm-hmm. No internet. So I had to read books. There was one book called Fit for Life. I'm like, oh, so what you eat really does affect everything. They're all dead once again. Mm-hmm. Years ago dead. And was going to say my brother was, I was thinking of so many things. It's too much to talk about.
Talking about the gut, yeah. I mean,
but Dino.
Back to Dino, yeah.
What about it?
Well,
so we went on
he
stage.
made you really love it, though, is what you're saying.
I loved it. So we went to Columbia College, and this is Columbia College, not university. It was just a little city college in Chicago. Oh, that sounds so much better if I hold it right in front of my face. But then you block your face, you know what I mean? Like
now I can go to the wide.
No, but you should be like cutting in hot and tight. But
I need a third camera. You're right.
You really do, because like people don't want to be like this. They can't see us at all.
Well, I think on late, on a bigger screen.
Like this is a big fucking screen, right?
Yeah.
And anyways, I'll tell you. I mean, it's just why do you
black is not actually what they see. They would see it would be full screen the way they see it. You're looking at it in OBS. What I mean? So I need that for all these controls
what's
over
this
here.
Space.
So this is for this.
No,
so,
but for them looking at it.
It's for this so we can watch stuff, see? So I pull that up because everything is about
I'm just
reacting
talking
to
about
stuff.
our screen.
Yes. Oh, yes. So I need another monitor that I hook up here. I need another
This
splitter
is like
here.
we're so far away from each other, which we are.
Mm-hmm.
This is about how far you are, by the way, when you're on a show like Letterman or any show.
About this length?
Yeah.
Would that be, I think I'd about shit myself and black out if I had to do a show like that. Like Talk to David Letterman or something like that?
I did.
Really?
My first time on Letterman, yeah, I shit myself. Not on stage. Like, I just had like diarrhea or something. I got so nervous and sober. So I was freaking out. Can you imagine that? You're just a kid. So Dino and I said we might have even started this thing in the basement. It was in the cafeteria, which wasn't a cafeteria. It was just the basement of Columbia College, which was this, like I said, city college in downtown Chicago, in a building. It was just one building. And they had a place. The cafeteria wasn't. It was just the basement had some vending machines. That's where you could go get snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And that was our quad. But we said, let's do a little thing down here. There's people kind of hung out there and ate Snickers or whatever the fuck. And then so we started doing shows there during, I don't remember when or why.
Surely they paid or something, right? No, really, just for fun.
No, it was just a city college, and we're like, what if we just went up and just started doing these little scenes? Like, we had one of our bits was Who's on First. Do you know the Abbott and Costello?
Yeah. Yes.
The Who's on First.
I watched that before. Yeah.
Oh, so you saw the one that we did?
The one that you and Dino did? Can I search it on YouTube to see if it's up?
Because we did it. That was one of our first things we used to do on stage. Now, we do it, and there's a twist to it. But then we did it. We got to the point we started, we made money, and then this is one of our old, so we did it way before you're about to see it. You just passed it on Jimmy Kimmel. Right here? But now we're doing it on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, wow.
10 years later.
Do you mind if I play this for the people?
Yeah, play it. So we used to do this in the bottom of Columbia College.
Really?
And then,
wow, Andy Roddick was on the show.
After breaking up more than 15 years ago, Andy Dick tonight has agreed to reunite with his old comedy partner, Dino Stamatopoulos. It took a lot to get these guys together, and we're delighted they get together again with one of their classic
It took a lot to get you guys back together?
I don't know why he said that, but because we were friends the whole time, but there was no point. It was a weird getting back together, because what happened is we used to do bits like this like I said, on stage at the Belmont in the basement of our college when we were both 18, 17, whatever. And then I went off and got hired immediately on shows, and I went out to L.A. and I was begging him. No, we were in L.A. now, so we would do those shows. And then I was begging him. I said, "Please come to L.A. I needed my best friend, and I was already making it, shit like that." I finally got him to come out, and that's when we started doing shows on stage out here. There's so much to tell, but here this is 15 years after I finally got him to come out, and then thank God he did.
That's great.
Look how good he was
The
doing.
way you guys supported each other. I always imagined Dino as more of a Vernon Chapman type, or
Who's that?
like writers for South Park.
He is that. He's like the writer. He's not a performer.
He wanted to be behind the scenes doing everything.
Which he is and was, and it was like pulling teeth to get him to go on stage. I just loved being with him, but I also loved going on stage. And I'm like, just fucking do this. And then you'll see he's also into S&M and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He has his own dungeon. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Sex dungeon. I don't care. People can know.
By the way,
people do know.
I'm
not giving away a secret.
One of the listeners here, Vandal, very talented guy who makes figurines. Vandal is asking if you ever had to do any weird stuff to get roles for anything, like any weird auditions or nothing like that.
Weird auditions.
Well,
I never tried to get anything. It just fell. It came at me. And like all the way back in grade school, like I was saying earlier also, that people gravitated to me because I was always the new guy. I see what happened. I was just always the new guy, and everyone saw me. And then they would be, "Oh, you're so fascinating and weird. Get up on stage or do this, or we want to watch more." And I would go, okay. Just to get people to... to have them keep liking me,
Yeah.
And then it's just too much, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're saying it would make you uncomfortable to step on stage, but people were like, you wanted to keep making them happy, and then you did also have fun once you got up there and actually started doing it. You needed a nudge.
And I didn't mean to say I wanted to keep making them. I was such a pleaser, and also I loved making people laugh. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. It got too much quick.
And then a guy you look up to like Dino, who's a massive talent, the fact that he was supporting you, you go, I should try.
You think I looked up to Dino? What?
Well,
you're really not listening. No, he and I met.
No, I know you met, but he thought you were really funny too.
Us, yeah, before we were just friends.
And so you
school.
Guys liked having fun together, and he was your buddy. So that was kind of your
drinking buddies, or I don't even know if we were drinking back then. Probably, I don't think so. And yeah, we were just friends. I'm trying to think. We were in class together at Columbia College. And we're like, we should just go. We should do this. Yeah, we were in a scene class together. I think Sheldon Patinkin, who was the dean of Columbia College, I think he was our teacher. And then we joined the Second City classes. I think he dropped out. I think real quick, but. We were just very, very good friends. And we made each other laugh, but neither of us had... I tried stand-up once back in Joliet, and I hated it. I couldn't do it. Just one weird time at a sports bar or something. And it's all coming back to me is what it is right now. That's why I'm having trouble.
No, I'm getting the picture of it. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know this.
Yeah, and we just... really liked each other, hanging out with each other, made each other laugh, and we're like, and we just wanted to make people laugh like I said, it was just in the basement of Columbia College where they had vending machines. I wonder if he remembers that. Of course he does.
The zoo thing is so funny for the monkeys and stuff is like cracking me up.
And then we would go to but that was on video. So then we edited them, and that's what we would do at the Belmont. I just remember this too. So we'd go on stage live, And then they happened to have this giant, they didn't have this back then, but we were fascinated that they had a giant projector TV thing so we could make videos and show them on stage. And then, so we did video and then us live. Video and us live. There'd be a video, then us doing a scene. And then we had this whole thing where we're doing live shit on stage, and one of us or both of us would go onto the video. So we were doing weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be right back, and then he'd be up on the video.
That's great.
Hey, I'm backstage. But he wasn't.
Yeah.
And weird shit like that. We were like, it was very... We did smell-o-vision. I just remember that, where everyone really, really had a card, an index card. And you know how you can get those, kids can get those little stickers? It's a scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
Yeah, and we had these stickers on cards that we passed out, and then they'd watch the video, and then, like, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, like, there was one part where... We'd lean in when you needed to smell, and then it was saying what number to scratch. And one of them was an armpit, and it was an onion. And then we'd just lean in, and you're supposed to smell it. Smell-o-vision. That's the kind of shit we were doing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Weird fucking shit. But this here. No, but then, wait, one more thing about...
Yeah, go on.
The downstairs. What was it? What was I saying downstairs in the basement of Columbia College? That's really where everything started for both of us. Our teachers, great. Norm Hawley was a great. I wonder where he is. Sheldon Patinkin was the dean. Sharna Halpern was at Improv Olympic. I'm just giving shouts out to people who are, if they're alive.
Maybe they'll reach out.
Don't need anybody. How would they reach out?
Write a letter.
Oh, to send where? This chair? You're so funny. You think I'm normal or something. Like I have a house.
Oh.
I don't.
I was just joking, Andy.
I'm not mad.
Can we
I'm
watch
not mad. It's just weird that you don't know anything about me and I'm your guest.
Andy, I just met you. I mean, I'm just making a joke. I was just making a joke. I wasn't.
No, but I'm not mad.
No, I know.
I'm just weirded out that how could you not? I feel like we've known each other a long time, or like Aaron would tell you stuff, but when you don't know.
I'm saying something that I know is not true to just make a joke. I'm not saying.
What part? I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. Can we watch this? Because I do want to watch this part.
Once again, this is weird because we used to do it on stage at the Belmont or wherever. We did actually. This one was written out here once I finally got him to move out to LA, and it's. So you remember the old Abbott and Costello, who's on first? Mm-hmm. You remember? He mixes it up. Mm-hmm. Well, we took it a step further. Okay. And we used to be even harder core than what you're about to see, because this is national television.
Okay, here we go.
Here they are, Andy and Dino.
Hey. Thank you, everybody. You know, we love baseball.
Actually, before we start, we should explain to them. You didn't tell them why we broke up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no.
It doesn't matter. Nobody knows me. It doesn't
matter. No, it does matter. They want to know. And also, I just want to clear my name because we broke up because he basically, you were an a-hole, right? What happened is we had a comedy.
We're wearing baseball.
We're going to go into it, but before we get to the comedy, let's just explain that we had a comedy group that could have been like bigger than Abbott and Costello or Laurel and
called a team
and Chunky.
I just didn't feel like babysitting a grandmother for 3 years.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry?
Babysitting a grandmother. That's what
like I'm your grandmother.
for you.
Like I'm your grandmother.
And a kid at the same time. I don't know how.
Okay, well, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah? Oh, well,
that doesn't make sense.
It does.
Okay, you know,
he really
this is
thinks
exactly
this.
why we broke up. And
it doesn't matter.
You left me. That's what I want to point out. He left me.
Pause.
Okay, I'm pausing it.
So this is all it's all written out, and we're improvising what we know the direction we're gonna go, And this is the setup for this. I think this is fucking great. This bit. So and this really did happen in real life because once again we were on stage all the time. We started going around to every open mic night in Chicago and just doing our thing. And oh God, we had a fucking good time. And then we were making those videos just for our own sake. There was no internet yet. We were just making videos. But then we started showing them, like I said, at the Belmont on their screen. That was a new thing. They only had that only at the Belmont. And then this is tripping me out. We moved out here, and then now it's 15 years later doing this bit. It's tripping me out. I don't remember exactly what I was going to say, but I'll try to.
Just tell me if I need to pause it again.
Yeah,
for
I'll just say
play-by-play.
pause. Yeah.
Worse than any girlfriend. It was worse than the Ashley.
Do the
Mary
comedy
Kate and Ashley
bit.
Olsen thing. Hello, folks. We love baseball.
We love baseball. That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
In fact, we love the golden age of comedy. Did we talk about that?
It doesn't matter. Hey, you know all those
Pause.
guys on that.
So the bit is that he's not taking it. I'm too uptight. Like that. That's the bit. Like he's not good at what he. You're not good. Just do it better. But I'm yelling at him on stage.
On stage?
Yeah, but it's fake.
Yeah. This feels like a
Comes
Mr.
from-
Show sketch or something.
It is like that.
Yeah.
Team, don't you?
And then
I
remind me
certainly
to
do.
tell you about Bob, because, Bob used to go do his Half My Face as a Clown. That was his one-man show. Then I would go on, Dino and I would go on after him at a club on the 3rd Street Promenade called the Uncabaret. I think that was that. Do you know about that?
No, they have a West Side Comedy Theater there now. I wonder if that's the same
yes.
venue but named something
It is
different.
the same one. And that is it on 3rd Street Promenade?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that, and that's where Bob did a show after us. So this turned into us doing a whole show where we would do a bit live like this, and then it would go to a video of some other thing of us at the zoo. We'll be at the Monkey House 3, that thing. I wish we could see those. Do you know who has them? Dino. We
Wow.
should bring him on he'll do it.
And he
if
has
he's in
the videos?
town. And he has the videos.
Okay, cool.
That'll be fucking
That
great.
would be great, yeah.
We should do a bunch of them just to get it back. Because, look how cute it was. Gee, I still kind of look the same, don't I?
You say, I pray
Weirdly.
I look like you when I'm 60.
Yeah, this is 30 years ago. 30, right?
Yeah, it's
No more.
96.
Yeah, because so if I'm 60 now and I was 20, you do the math. I'm 20 early. I don't know how old I am here. 24. Oh yeah, because this is. Oh, so no. Because I'm thinking of the first time we did it. That's when I was like 18 or whatever. But now I had come out, so I must be 27 here because it's just tripping me out. I haven't seen it in a while either. So we used to do this on stage. If you know the original Who's on First bit, you do.
Yeah. This is, I think the 90s around this time period is like the heyday of the indie comedy stuff. Like this stuff, Mr. Show, things like that, where it's sort of meta. You're referencing other bits within comedy, playing with mediums like you and Dino inventing the, like, having something on a screen. So you're like almost performing in front of a TV. So it's,
I think we
entertainment
kind of
about entertainment.
started it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys did.
Yeah. Because we would see Bob Odenkirk, doing his stand-up, which is, he was such a good fucking writer. That's what I always appreciated. Like, Dino was so good. And, both of them, Bob, such good writers. I looked up to them, but then they would write for me. They saw me as the one that would bring their shit to life, and it was just a great marriage. And Bob and I worked together on the Ben Stiller show. You know that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I did know that.
Yeah, you knew that one. I'll tell you lots about him. Good man, all good things with all these people. So let's watch this bit and see if you like it.
The Oakland A's.
Oh, wow.
They've got a lot of crazy names. Can really mix a fella up.
Well, what are their names on their team?
Okay. Well, we've got who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out. Who's on first?
That's his name, okay? His name is who? The guy on first base is named who? Pretty simple, right? It's who is on first, what is on second, and I don't know is on third. It's pretty freaking easy. Why don't you spell it back to me? Give me what's the second baseman's name?
I don't really know.
No. You know what? You know what? There's nobody on the whole team named I don't really know. The guy's name on third base is I don't know. So it's close. His name is Steve I don't know. What is his name again? The third baseman? What's his name? Don't please me do it to you. You know I don't do it. Third baseman's name. Just say it. Spit it out. Come on. Steve. Come your grandmother.
Sean Green. Oh, gee. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, don't. Don't you dare do that to me. Oh, I have a brain
that's our
aneurysm.
shortstop.
Thank you, folks.
It's fucking.
You fucking nailed him.
He told me. I swear to God, he said, and that's what I was going to tell you about him. He's into that S&M shit. He loves it. Told you he has a dungeon.
Yeah, dungeon.
He said, "Hit me hard." And I'm talking about early on. It was just it was a stage slap. Like he said, "Harder next time." We did it so many times. I'm like, I can't hit you harder. Then I would hit him harder and harder till I punched him in that one. I forgot that. Look, if you look at it again, I actually punch him.
I kind of want to get the frame on that.
I think this is. He said, I think his nose was bleeding and I broke it.
He must have been bleeding there because you got him so good. Yeah, look at him.
He told me.
Oh, jeez, yeah. That's a hit.
Sean Green.
Look what I did. That's a stage punch. So I open it right before I hit him. See?
That's brilliant. So
it's stage combat. It's a real thing. You go like this all the way to right. I forgot about that. I learned that in a class called stage combat at Columbia College.
It's still very loud. It's a
Let's
very
see
loud.
it again because I
loud
forgot
kind of
about that. That's so fucking cool that you paused it right there. If you just watch it, it looks like I just punched him.
Yeah.
Grandmother.
Sean Green.
I could see it that time, but
Yeah.
and
that's a pretty hard kick too.
His nose was bleeding. I mean, that was the hardest one we ever did because we were on camera. I just love him. It's really one of my favorite people ever. When I went to the bathroom and a friend reminded me to tell the story of shit. I can't remember. Oh, it was something about Dino. Well, okay. So I got hired by Ben. It was kind of weird because Ben, Bob Odenkirk, would be doing stand-up, I was doing stuff with Dino, and I auditioned for this short film that Ben was directing. Ben Stiller was directing this short film, and I had already done this short film, now that I remember. It was a short film that he did. I did audition, and I got the part. Didn't know Ben or anybody.
Is this the Reality Bites? Or
No, this is a very short film he did. It's called Elvis Stories.
Elvis Stories.
I remember it. I'd like to see that. And then Ben Stiller, and then Ben and I play. It's a weird thing where we play gay lovers, but he turns into Elvis every.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it right there.
1989. Wow.
Okay, then now
The
we
Ben
know.
Stiller fan club uploaded it. Wow.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. I haven't seen this in 30 fucking years. So, okay, can we watch it?
Yeah, we can actually. Whoopsie daisy. I got the.
So, let me explain what we're about to see. So
Okay.
this is a short. Then I auditioned for this short. Okay, so it was just normal. That's how Ben works. He works by the book, and I was just an actor coming in to audition for this short. Can't remember exactly. It's a little blurry.
It even says in the description here, and this was uploaded in 2006. It says, forgotten video clip featuring much younger actors you might recognize in a comedy sketch about the influence of Elvis on all the ways of life, directed by Ben Stiller.
Yeah. And then just a short film that I had done in Chicago. And then
Wow.
So he just followed my career. Ben did. And then he came out here. No, Ben was already. Oh yeah, he was already out here. He was in New York. It's like I said, all coming back to me, but we just kind of just fell together, all of us. Ben, Bob. Oh, so Ben came to see Bob live on stage because for some reason they must have known each other, and then he saw me, and then he put us in the Ben Stiller show.
Wow.
He just shoved us on it.
Because he was on the promenade there. Off
Yeah,
the third,
and I'm talking about a very tiny stage, smaller than this room we're in. And what are you drinking? Oh, just a Coke.
Oh, I like the Mexican Cokes.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, you do.
my button pops. Hits
I
you
was
in the
going
eye.
with like Mexican Coke,
I thought you were still running with the call me fat bit.
but you're not. I never said you were.
I know, but it's fun to call someone fat if they're like 8 pounds overweight. It's very funny, right?
Yeah, it is. And normally I do fat shame. I probably did fat shame. I just don't remember. Yeah, this Ben Bob thing, that was so natural and spontaneous and what's the word? Where it just happened.
Serendipitous.
Yeah, crazy. And slowly too, because we just saw each other and then we'd do stuff and we'd be just watching. We weren't close. We weren't. Actually, I was hanging out with Bob a lot back then.
Yeah.
But I wasn't hanging out with Ben. He just saw how much Bob and I were working together, and me and Dino. That's what I was going to tell you, that Ben came and saw us, Dino and I. In fact, that was the first show we did. I called it Dino and I. It was called Dino and I because they offered the slot to me at the Belmont, and I said, "Well, I can't do a whole show." They didn't offer it. I said, "Can I do my own thing on it?" I think I remember it was a Tuesday night where they had an open mic on Thursday, and I said, is it okay if we do a night? And I said, can I? And it was me and Dino. So I brought Dino with me up on this thing, and then we would do a whole show with the video, going to live, video and live. And we're talking about sometimes there's 5 people. It's just a fucking bar. There's never it got bigger and bigger. It got to a place where people were standing, but we're talking about standing room only would be 50 people.
This is sort of the
30.
end of the comedy boom when it all kind of died and no one was watching comedy anymore, right? Like late 80s, early 90s, it kind of just like went
This
out.
is right when it was starting.
Starting again, the comeback.
The stand-up, it was right when stand-up comedy was what I don't remember.
This says 89, this Ben Stiller short film.
Oh, so I was talking about when we were up on the Belmont.
Right.
So this show, this is about when it was up comedy because so the stand up boom was like 89 or whatever. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Because it all was happening. All just was happening.
I was just trying to understand the context.
But this is 1989. This is not the Ben Stiller show.
Right. Correct.
Okay. So this is okay. Yeah. This is way before. Okay. Like I said, coming back to me but I just auditioned for this as an actor in Chicago. Yeah, I was in Chicago. That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago with Dino. Yeah, that's it. At the Belmont and things like that. And he saw us. And then he just put me in this. And then he was fascinated with me, I guess. And then when I went out to LA, he said, I'm doing a show and I want you in it. I'm like, oh. I couldn't even comprehend that. This is when I was really just struggling, doing nothing, doing little things and barely. And Dino and I were going on stage, and he came to see one of the shows, and he said, oh, well, I'm doing a show, Andy, and I want you to be. And I'm like, you have to put Dino in it. He went, that's not going to happen, buddy. I'm like, then I'm not going to do it. And
wow.
he hired him as a writer. And I said, okay, good. And then he's in it too, here and there. But he only wanted me, Bob, and Janine Garofalo. So do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Dino, thank God. I said I'm not going to do it unless
That's
Dino.
incredible.
Yeah, I know. And for me, because Dino wrote some of the best fucking shit on the Ben Stiller show. And then he went on, obviously, to win, I think, multiple Emmys. Yeah. Multiple for different shows and whatnot. And I love him, man. But we did have a falling out. I'm going to obviously say it's him being a fucking asshole. But, like, I mean, but what the, but it was short-lived, the falling out. Because he started to get, I think he was butthurt because Ben plucked me out. But then I got him to, the falling out happened before that. It's hard to, it's so too much that's coming back to me. I can't even really remember. But this is a short film that Ben hired me for as an actor. I was just an actor back in Chicago, never aired anywhere or anything.
This was just something he was sending to people to be like, give me a movie, give me a TV show.
I guess because he put money into it, and it was you'll see there's other actors. Well, we're not going to see the whole thing, but it's a short film, like 10 or 20 minutes.
I played him some of Elvis's later live recordings, Aloha from Hawaii, that sort of stuff. And then I played him some of the tapes I made of him.
Doing a gayer than me character, so because we're gay. So I just sounded just like me, but I gayed it up a little bit more. I can hear it in my voice. It's just doing a lot better like this.
A little bit more.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I can't even recognize Ben, really, because the thing I came into knowing him was Heavyweights as a kid, which I watched a lot, and that was 93, and that was written by Judd Apatow, I think. This is like 4 years before that even.
Was I in that eventually? Because they kept wanting me to be in every fucking thing they did. Judd was the head writer on the Ben Stiller show, and everything they did, they offered me whatever I wanted. And
wow.
I got so into drugs and alcohol, I wouldn't have been able to show up on the set. So I stupidly made bad choice. The choice was drugs and alcohol over that. But in a lot of ways, I'm grateful that I didn't. There's so many things I didn't do that well, made other people very, very famous, which is good. So, and also it kept me from getting too gigantic.
Because then maybe that could,
Death.
Yeah, Kanye West famously said, "Everything I'm not made me everything I am."
What'd he say?
Everything I'm not made me everything I am. So like everything you turn down, every failure, everything, a lot of artists, they take, whatever their weakness is kind of their strength, Like you take a guy, maybe a guy's like an obsessive, like OCD guy, right? And rather than trying to fix that, he just kind of works that into his art. You know what I mean? So you sort of, maybe you have this ritual, I think the Latin for addiction is adicere, which means religious devotion. So, looking for something to, worship in this way, I guess maybe, it gave you a very, like, if you look at the arc of everything you've done in Hollywood, it's a very, very, very interesting and compelling story. Very much so.
In what way?
As opposed to you could say, oh, well, then Andy got a show in 1994 and then he died or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You did it your own way, your own dharma, your own path. You set your sail and you let the wind of
I love that you say that. It's true.
That.
And I just wanted to do what I loved, and then it got overwhelming, overbearing. Money took over. I'm like, wow, I'll take that job because we're talking millions as opposed to that, nothing. And I went with the money, but I always had creative control. That's what I would go into a job saying, only if I can rewrite every fucking thing that you already wrote. Mm-hmm. And they would say, okay. So that was a good thing for me because I want to be comfortable. I wanted it to be funny. I just had to think, I just wanted to be funny, and I knew I would have to say, you have to let me change it if it's not funny. I didn't say that, but that's what I was saying.
Why do you think you were so like unagreeable in that way? Because so many great artists have that where they're like you go, I'm not doing the show unless you hire my friend Dino. Like where you go, these are my conditions.
I don't like the word unagreeable because it was just like
I think it's a positive trait.
Yeah. But it's not unagreeable. I'm just not going to do something that I don't want to do. And I didn't want to go off. And do a show. If I didn't have my guy that we came up together, I wouldn't be comfortable. I'd be thrown in the mix with other people alone with these strangers. Ben was a stranger. Everybody was. Not Bob, though. I could have done the Ben Stiller show with just Bob, but I just wanted Dino. It was like Dino, Bob, and me. And I didn't know Janine very well, but I knew her. She was going up on stage a lot also as a comic. And I didn't know Ben just through that audition for this short.
Yeah, I got to see him.
This is back in Chicago.
What a weird short, too. He really went for it.
Yeah, it is weird.
It was scary. I mean, I sounded just like him. Of course, the signs had been there for weeks.
He would disappear for hours, literally, not tell me where I'd been.
Well, I didn't know where I'd been. I mean, I was blacking out or browning out, really.
Well, that's not the point. You wouldn't tell me. No. There were also the cars.
The cars? Yeah, I'd give away Cadillacs. That, of course, I didn't own, so that was... Well, okay, it's a felony, I know. Sue me.
So when did this start happening?
It was about the same time he started to see Dr. Lundy.
Mm-hmm. Who's been remarkably helpful. He's been a godsend.
So what about Bruce's Elvis incidents? What about them?
Oh, that was one of the Cusack brothers. Can't remember his first name. Bill Cusack.
I didn't even know there was a brother. I will say this shot reminds me of the Cable guy.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, the way it comes in, like Ben has kind of this trippy way he kind of, in the Cable Guy when Jim, it's.
I'm in that. You forgot that. I guess.
Are you in Cable Guy?
Uh-huh.
I got to rewatch all your filmography. You're like a lot of films though.
I don't remember what I did in the. So I was in all of their movies all of the time, but I didn't want to work. I wanted to do drugs and alcohol. So they'd say, "But please," I said, "If there's a one day thing, I'll pop in." And you can write a thing. It got to the point where they would just say, then Andy comes in and does his thing.
Really? Wow.
Really, as this character. Yeah.
They had a lot of faith in you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's very complimentary.
Yeah, well, they didn't have to use it, like they shot it and they're like, fuck yeah. And then all those movies was just me fucking around, having fun and just going for it. No drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
This is me sober as a church mouse.
There's another, what's that line from, Corey McCarthy has that line where he says, you don't know what a worse luck your bad luck saved you from. Meaning you go, fuck, my tire popped or whatever on the highway. But if your tire didn't pop, you would have gotten a wreck down the road and died.
How does that relate to this?
The arc of everything, like in terms of you not showing up to stuff and, because you said if you got too big, like we were talking about a few minutes ago, that could have been the end. So it was good that you did go your own way and everything that happened.
Yeah, I had to. I was going crazy. I still am. Go on. Let's see that.
Roger here. I didn't know who to call. He's in the kitchen. Go ahead. I want this all on film.
Hey, I told you once, I told you twice, no Miracle Whip, man. Mayonnaise, I want the real thing. No. Hey, man, what the hell? Oh, God, I done ate me a batch of bad clams, man.
It's become very difficult. The disrespect that he shows me is just...
Get a shot of Sissy Boy, man. Get a shot of Sissy Boy. Why don't you put on a dance, man? Put on a dress, man. Do a dance for us.
Shut up. Oh,
dance,
good lips.
Oh, what?
Good lips.
Oh, here you go, man.
Get away from me. It just wears me down.
I'm 7-degree black man.
Oh, yes. Are you happy with yourself?
I'm sorry, man.
Are you happy with yourself, Mr. High and Mighty Elvis?
Well, do you think Dr. Lundy has helped?
Helped? Have you seen that man? Bruce dragged me to one session. I went once.
So, Alan,
Yes.
are you with us?
Yeah, I guess I am a little preoccupied with, your collar. Is that starched, or did you buy it that way?
Oh, that's just great. Just
got these
throw the whole thing to hell. Just make a big joke out of it. Just
wings.
Bruce. Alan, this is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I feel.
Right.
You don't know who you are. You don't know what you feel.
And if you don't know what you feel, then you sure as hell don't know who you are, honey.
That's right, Alan.
This is so trippy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, he has no connection with reality. It's like, ooh.
I mean, I thought it was harmless at first. Now he sees him every day, and that's not even including the weekend retreats to Memphis. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Announcement, everyone. Today's Louise's birthday. Get back there,
That's
Morty.
Jeff Kahn, one of the writers.
Oh, wow.
I've actually come to accept it, you know?
Actually, Jeff
I'm
Kahn
really
and
coming
him
terms
used to
with
go
it.
on stage together. And when Ben did the show, the Ben Stiller show, and put me in there, Bob and I, he was upset because they used to go on stage, and he told me, I was supposed to be what you are. I didn't know that, but he was one of the writers on the show.
There were more tandem acts back in the day, it felt like. Like, I know Michael Richards used to go on stage with a guy, like, earlier in his career. I can't remember the name of the guy. He went on with who's the guy in Curb, the old guy, and he's the son of a very famous Hollywood actor. I'm trying to remember his name. He's the guy with the glasses, blinky hair, great actor. But him and Michael Richards, they would go up on stage in, like, roller skates at the Comedy Store and go all around and, like, terrorize the crowd and stuff when they first started.
Right. That was about the same time as all that. As all this.
Spiritual these days. Got my crystal. Dr. Lundy thinks I should do an act. I don't, I think it'd be a hoot, but just I never know when he's gonna hit. So it'd be very difficult to schedule shows. But I go for it, Hell, I'm a trooper.
He's working on. Get this on film. Oh, good. Let it come out. Let it all out. Good. Get that. Good boy. Good boy. See? You see? You see?
Well, when's the last time you saw that?
Oh, man. Decades.
Man, that's...
Remember, I'm 60. Remember, Mike Myers, he was in it? Oh, I think he was.
Oh, was he playing the woman with the wig? Did he play that
Can't
girl?
remember, but look. So
Bill
it's
Cusack.
Bill Cusack, okay. Mike Myers was in it. Now, remember, there's more to it. That was just our section of it. I can't quite remember. Can we see more other actors?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
See who else was in this. Let me see.
So John Cusack.
Right. His sister, Amy, who's fucking great. Great actress. Really great person, too. I love Amy Stiller. I thought about her recently. I'd like to see what the fuck she's doing. Okay, keep going. Oh, that's a nice picture. I should use that as my headshot. I'm going to get my hair. I need to cut it again. Joel Murray was in it. Joel Murray, Bill Murray's brother.
Yeah, great in Mad Men.
He's great.
He pissed himself in Mad Men.
How?
He has a scene where he
it's
gets
a scene.
Yeah, he's really drunk at a party and he's just pissing himself staring at everybody and they make him leave the company. It's pretty funny.
He's very funny. I love Dave Pasquesi and Chris Barnes was in it. So Dave Pasquesi, Chris Barnes, and Jeff Machowski was my teacher.
Really?
My improv teacher.
Wow, what a cast.
With where's Sharna Halpern? And he was at Second City, actually. Jeff Machowski was my Second City improv teacher. Oh, Jeremy Piven was in it. You know him?
Yeah, and
Excuse me.
He does stand up now, right?
I don't know. But all of these people went on. Oh, and John Cusack was in it. Oh, yeah. He was. What a fucking trip. He had all these people in it.
What a great talent. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people around that time. I know Paul Thomas Anderson around the same year put out a short film about a porn star, which kind of was loosely based on what eventually became Dick Diggler for Boogie Nights.
I love Paul Thomas Anderson. I don't know why we never worked together. There was a couple, like I said, decades where I couldn't work or didn't want to.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, I'm trying to. In terms of comedians you worked with, I know we worked with Paul Tompkins, I think, and There Will Be Blood, I think.
Well, he was part of the whole Bob Odenkirk thing.
Yeah, Paul's very funny.
Very funny.
Let's do some submissions here.
Oh, okay. It's a fun show. I'd love to do this show multiple times.
Really?
There's tons to talk about.
I love seeing you put the pieces together,
60,
too.
I'm doing it right now, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 40 years. If you go back to me being 20. 20 years old to now. That's been 40 fucking years.
Wow.
Of pure comedy.
Non-stop.
No.
Can't turn the switch
It's a lot of hell. A lot of hell and a lot of death. But we don't need to take it there. Well, we can have a whole show about
death?
Everybody who's died in my world. But not
right now.
Not
Okay,
for
not
this
too
one.
heavy. Okay.
So what do they say? Let's see some of these. So that was a thank you. What was their name? I should say their name. That I can't read it from here, but the person that just submitted that or whatever you call it.
I think you brought that up, and I clicked on it. I don't think anybody submitted that because they didn't know you were the surprise guest. So they.
How did you find? Well, I thought you said somebody sent it in.
No. I said now we're going to submissions to see what people are sending in so we can talk to the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The person that submitted it.
The Elvis thing?
Yeah.
Oh, no one submitted that. It just came up in conversation with me and you when you came back from break.
What does a submission mean then?
Submission.
Oh, so you brought it up. Oh, it came up. So no one even knew that.
We submitted it.
Wow.
We
so
can submit
we're
things.
teaching them
That's
shit.
right. We're teaching them.
So what now you guys teach me something.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?